Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, dear devotees, please join us for the study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Please join us for Jada Damodar prayers. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha कृष्णा डियर डिवोटीज, आप सबका स्वागत है, आप सबका अभिनंदन है। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, all the viewers. We are having Srimad Bhagavatam class, Canto 1, Chapter 17 by Jiva Tattvadas Prabhuji, Dwarkanath Hindupur, Priyanka Roy, Karamir Rabri, Dr. Sachin Chaudhary, Uttam Malakar, Hare Krishna, Umesh Pawar, Balu Alikal, Subramanyam, Rajkumar Bhatia, Hare Krishna, Ramesh Chandra, Uttam Shweta, दीपांकर, सुभाष, स्वामी, नेहा चतुर्वेदी, सपना नायक, जैस्मिन मेहर, हरी बोल फ्रेंड्स, प्रबीर हल्दर, प्रमोद कुमार सिंह, अमितावा बनर्जी, कृष्णा कौशिक, हरे कृष्णा। हरी बोल प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to the study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Please join us for Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirye Shrotam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridayantasto He Bhadrani Vidhunote Suhasatam Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhakti Nashtike. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please join us in the recitation of the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 17, Punishment and Reward of Kali. It does have a very interesting purport where we see some of the principal signs of this age, of the age of Kali. So it is very important for us to at least look, hear that, to be able to become cognizant of our surroundings, and so please join us in the recitation of the first verse. Suta uvacha tatra gomitadam raja hanyamanam anatavat dandahastam cha vashalam dadrashe nrupalanchanam. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Suta Goswami said, after reaching that place, Maharaj Parikshit observed that a lower caste Shudra, dressed like a king, was beating a cow and a bull with a club, as if they had no owner. Purport. Hare Krishna. The principal sign of the age of Kali is that lower caste Shudra, that is, men without Brahmanical culture and spiritual initiation, will be dressed as administrators or kings. And the principal business of such non-Kshatriya rulers will be to kill the innocent animals, especially the cows and the bulls, who shall be unprotected by their masters, the bona fide Vaishnavas, the mercantile community. In Bhagavad Gita 18.44, it is said that the Vaishnavas are meant to deal in agriculture, cow protection and trade. In the age of Kali, the degraded Vaishnavas, the mercantile men, are engaged in supplying cows to slaughterhouses. The Kshatriyas are meant to protect the citizens of the state, whereas the Vaishyas are meant to protect the cows and bulls and utilize them to produce grains and milk. The cow is meant to deliver milk and the bull is meant to produce grains. But in the age of Kali, the Shudra class of men are in the posts of administrators, and the cows and bulls, or the mothers and the fathers, unprotected by the Vaishnavas, are subjected to the slaughterhouses organized by the Shudra administrators. Hare Krishna. Please join us for Guru Pranati. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarine Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम् श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा dear devotees. So here we will hear more about how to overcome the sufferings in the current times. And we can understand that there's so much suffering all around the world. And this is the influence of the age as well as, the material consciousness that's prevailing, right? So we will learn how to overcome the various sufferings. And here the principal sign has been identified that the lower caste Shudras have taken the position of administrators. So they are acting like Kshatriyas. So this is given in the very first purport of this Canto 1, Chapter 17. The punishment and reward of Kali. And so let's look at some of the background. What is the setting? So here, Suta Goswami at Naimisharanya, he is reciting the whole Srimad Bhagavatam to the great sages at Naimisharanya. So we see Suta Goswami giving them instructions.
So this picture जीवा तत्व प्रभु जी showing ये कैंटो 1 की बुक है. इसमें जो फोटो दिखा रहे हैं इसमें सारे सेजेस बैठे हुए हैं नैमिषारण्य में और सूत गोस्वामी जी उनकी असेंबली को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. दिस इज श्रीमद् भागवतम कैंटो 1.
Hare Krishna. And he is describing, so they have inquired him to recite Srimad Bhagavatam that was spoken by Shukdev Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. You will say, where is that setting? That's in the beginning of the book. Here, Parikshit Maharaj is sitting in front of Shukdev Goswami. And Shukdev Goswami on the Vyasasana is reciting the whole Srimad Bhagavatam in the assembly of, again, sages. तो बहुत बड़े बड़े ऋषि मुनि हैं जहाँ पे नारद जी भी हैं, व्यास देव भी हैं, गौतम ऋषि भी हैं, जमदग्नि, विश्वामित्र, वशिष्ठ, all these great acharyas, Durvasa Muni with his 10,000 disciples, all these sages, सारे ऋषि मुनि आए हुए हैं. परीक्षित महाराज 7 दिनों के लिए फास्ट करते हैं. So we will be hearing how that happens. So this is setting of the scene that how did they come to this point? Right? और वो इस चैप्टर में बताया. तो बैकग्राउंड बताते हैं. So I'll give you a quick background कि अभी तक क्या हुआ है. So after Lord Krishna he went back home, back to Godhead, right? वो अपने गोलोक वृंदावन चले गए. उसके बाद में so the spiritual abode पे जब चले गए अपने associates के साथ, कृष्णे स्वधाम उपद्यते धर्म ज्ञानाधिवी सहा कलो नष्ट दृश्यमेशा पुराणार्क अधुनोदिता. So it was revealed that Srimad Bhagavatam has arisen just like sun to spread light in this age of Kali, which is the age of darkness. It's an age of ignorance in this material world. This basically we talk about the 3 modes of material nature, but basically it is ignorance when we are in material consciousness. And only in the mode of goodness when we come, सात्विक गुणों में जब आते हैं, तभी हमारे को possible है that हमें आत्म साक्षात्कार के लिए curiosity जागे. So we become curious in the mode of goodness. So we should rise to the mode of goodness. So आज की क्लास में हम डिस्कस करेंगे how to rise to that mode of goodness and how to engage in devotional service with firm faith, with determination, with firm conviction, so that we can continue our spiritual journey. So we can easily overcome the sufferings in the current times. We can overcome the miseries. We can overcome all kind of anxieties, all kind of disturbances, kalaha, the age of quarrel, right? We can win over it. And the process, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed, is very simple, right? Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam, kala nashteva, 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 gatiranyatha. Chanting of the holy name has been repeated thrice for stress, but it is very important. That is the only source to do what? Kala nashteva, nashteva, nashteva. Again for stress, repeated 3 times. To ward off the effects of this age of Kali, this age of quarrelsome, this age of hypocrisy, Gatiranyatha, and there is no other way. So again, we have to understand that we have to take to the chanting of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Lord Krishna जब अपने धाम वापस चले जाते हैं अपने associates के साथ at that time, and धर्म ज्ञान आदि, so all the great qualities also depart with him. So now that Lord Krishna has returned, and Pandavas, they come to know, because Arjun, he returns from Dwarka and he's very despondent, बहुत ही उदास है, बहुत ही उसके तेज हटा हुआ है बिल्कुल उसके तो वो रिवील किया युधिष्ठिर महाराज के इंक्वायरीज के लिए that it is Lord Krishna, he has left, and so he is grieving, उसको बहुत separation feel हो रहा है भगवान कृष्ण से, बहुत उसका मन उदास है, बिकॉज भगवान कृष्ण के कारण ही उसने सारे फीट्स किए, उसको अब रियलाइजेशन आ रहा है. Then Pandavas, they also depart for Himalaya, and so after they depart, who is the ruler? So before leaving द्वारका मथुरा के जो सिंहासन पे, he is grandson of Lord Shri Krishna, Vrajnath, he is coronated as the king, उसको राजगद्दी पर बैठा देते हैं. उसके बाद में परीक्षित महाराज को हस्तिनापुर as the emperor of the world, जो कैपिटल है हस्तिनापुर, दिल्ली, नियर दिल्ली, सो वहाँ पे उसका राज तिलक कर देते हैं. And now Parikshit Maharaj, he is carrying out his ruling very nicely, जैसा एस्ट्रोलॉजर ने जात धर्म सेरेमनी के समय बताया था that he will be a valiant king, magnanimous like Lord Shri Krishna, chivalrous like Arjun, and charitable like King Shivi, tolerant like Ranti Dev, and also charitable like Ranti Dev. So he will have all the great qualities, just like the other Kuru kings in the dynasty before him, all his forefathers. So just like that he would be ruling. So he was ruling very nicely. And Parikshit Maharaj, he carried out 3 Ashwamedh Yajnas as well. So he does this very so opulently कि even common man, जो आम आदमी था ना, वो भी देवताओं को देख पाया. इतने अच्छे तरह से अश्वमेध यज्ञ को ऑर्गेनाइज किया. और Daumya Rishi was the family priest of the Pandavas. उनका और कृपाचार्य के guidance में he was ruling very nicely under their instructions, under the instruction of the best of the Brahmanas. जो best Brahmanas थे, उनके instructions, उनको अपने advisory committee में लेते हुए, उनको follow करते हुए. And he would go out frequently, and it is not like you're taking a journey, it's a vacation. No. He would go out to see that is the administration going on very well. So he wanted that first-hand experience to see that the citizens means praja is anyone who has taken birth in the land that you rule, in the kingdom. तो प्रजा जो भी kingdom में, जो भी राज्य में जिसका भी जन्म होता है, कोई भी living entity, जो भी embodied living entity होता है, तो वो प्रजा बन जाता है. It includes not just humans, केवल मनुष्य ही नहीं, जानवर, trees, plants, everything is part of praja. And he was doing such a nice job, he was going out and making sure that everything is very well set, just making sure. And he was also collecting taxes, with his generals going out and collecting taxes from other kings so that he can carry on the ruling nicely. So बहुत ही righteously he was administering. And then he came to know that there is a Shudra beating on a cow and a bull. And he came to know, he came upon to that place. Srila Prabhupada gives a reference कि सिंध के area में, north, western part of India, somewhere, maybe even outside India, near Afghanistan area. तो वहाँ पे he sees कि क्या देखते हैं कि एक काला व्यक्ति है, very dark complexion वाला, और वो बिल्कुल राजा की तरह ड्रेस्ड है. उसके हाथ में एक क्लब है, वो इस क्लब से he is beating up a leg of the bull. जो बुल है उसके 3 पांव तो पहले से ही जख्मी है. And now he is trying to destroy the 4th leg, and he is also beating a cow. भूमि है, वो गाय के फॉर्म में है. So by seeing this, he is astonished. तो ये शिला प्रभुपाद बता रहे हैं कि दिस इज व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन इन दिस कली एज. दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल साइन. Cow and bull, they lay the foundation of culture, of civilization. Bull can till the land, right? Rishi Goraksha Varijam Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam. So the Vaishya, the mercantile man, they do three kind of activities. Rishi, which is agriculture, farming the land, tilling the land. Second is Gauraksha, cow protection. And Vanijam is trade. So the mercantile man, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 classes: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. So Vaishya is the third level. But again, we should not consider this third level to be like lower level. It's just that their functionality, one can become perfect in their own varna if they perform their duties very nicely. But the sign is showing that this black man dressed like a king, right? Shudra. So he is actually a lower class man, but he is acting like an administrator. So that is also an anomaly, right? That is also contradictory to the Varnashram Dharma. And Srila Prabhupada explains very nicely that in this current age, the administrators, they are not qualified. They are not seeking to become qualified to be the administrators. Rather, they have come to the seat on the number of votes. So a blind is leading the blinds, Andho mein kana raja. This is a saying which is very true in current times, and we can see it all around the world. And they are not even initiated, because that's the characteristic of a Shudra or lower class person. Now there is a very nice and interesting aspect that one can rise by following the principles of religion. That we'll be discussing today. जो सिद्धांत हैं धर्म के, उनको फॉलो करते हुए कोई भी व्यक्ति, कोई भी, even ladies and even children, they can pick that up, they can follow the instructions and given in the shastras, धर्म के क्या सिद्धांत हैं, उनको किस तरह से, so that we can transition from material consciousness to Krishna consciousness. कल हमने संस्कार, the impressions, उसके हिसाब से कंपेयर किया था 16th chapter में, how people in material consciousness carry out various rituals or ceremonies, while in Krishna consciousness, how people carry out various ceremonies. So again, samskaras means impressions. So in material consciousness, people are trying to impress others, right, and seek sense gratification. While in Krishna consciousness, one is trying to improve oneself and please Lord Shri Krishna. So in the center in material consciousness are the senses, and the center in Krishna consciousness is Lord Shri Krishna. And it is very nicely described. I was reading some of the qualities of Lord Shri Krishna, and he is referred to as Achyuta, Ajita, and Rishikesha. Achyuta is one who never falls down. Ajita, one who cannot be conquered, one who is invincible, जिससे कोई जीत नहीं सकता. अच्युता is कोई गिर नहीं सकता अपने स्टेट से, अपना पोजीशन से. And Rishikesha, Rishikesha का मतलब होता है master of the senses, one who has mastered the senses. So Lord Krishna, he is very nicely situated, and so his devotees also get being in touch with Lord Shri Krishna. They also get these qualities. So here we see Maharaj Parikshit, he is shocked to see how this black man, dressed like a king, is beating with a club on the only leg of this bull. And the bull, uska kya halat hai? जो बैल है उसके 3 पांव टूट चुके हैं. His 3 legs are already broken, and now that bull is standing on somehow on its one leg. And while standing on that one leg, the bull is shaking in fear and in pain. He is weeping. So again, and the cow is also weeping. Hare Krishna.
Let's start.
Hare Krishna, can you hear me?
Hare Krishna viewers, please comment करिए वॉल्यूम कैसा है.
Hare Krishna, can you hear?
Can you continue?
Okay.
Can you continue the class?
So Parikshit Maharaj, वो देख रहे हैं कि ये काला आदमी है, बहुत ही डार्क कॉम्प्लेक्शन का, जो राजा की तरह सिल्कर एंड गोल्डन क्लोथ्स पे ऑर्नामेंट्स पहने हुए हैं, और ऐसे में वो ही इज बीटिंग विद अ क्लब, वो एक गदा से एक जो बुल है उसका ओनली लेग बचा हुआ है, उसको ब्रेक कर रहा है. And there is a cow nearby, he's also hitting her, as well as they are feeling pain, and the bull is shaking, right, in fear. So he's shocked to see this incident. He's saying that in my kingdom this sight has never occurred, and how could this even be perceived? So he immediately chastises, right? Just say again, we also consider that people who are in the executive execution of for justice, तो उस पे जैसे पुलिसमैन वगैरह होते हैं, वो किसको रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं? वो गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं फॉर जस्टिस, टू स्टॉप ऑल क्राइम. सो महाराज परीक्षित हिमसेल्फ एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, ही इज गोइंग आउट, खुद ही जा रहे हैं, और जैसे कोई पुलिस वाला देखता है कि कोई किसी को मार रहा है, राइट, तो ऐसे में जब वो देखते हैं कि ये जो शूद्र जैसा काला पर्सन है, वो राजा के जैसा ड्रेस्ड अप है, और इस बुल के पांव पे मार रहा है, उसका एक ही पांव बचा हुआ है जिससे वो तोड़ रहा है, तो वो इमीडिएटली उसको चेस्टाइज करते हैं, राइट. पुलिस ऑलवेज ट्राइज टू स्टॉप एंड डोंट डू दिस, राइट. एंड सो परीक्षित महाराज कहते हैं कि इन द कुरु डायनेस्टी दिस हैज नेवर बीन अलाउड. ये तो हाईली इरिलीजियस एक्ट है, और स्पेशली बुल एंड काउ, राइट, दे आर द फाउंडेशन ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन. बिकॉज जो बुल होता है वो एग्रीकल्चर में यूज होता है, काउ जो है she provides milk which is miracle food, and they both sustain the human race very nicely, and so they are regarded as father and mother, because the ones who sustain you are your parents. So from that perspective, very strong thundering voice say, Parikshit Maharaj is on his chariot, the golden bedecked chariot with jewels. He is having his bow and arrows, his sword, all his weapons, and he is chastising, he is calling out to the Shudra. So the Shudra stops at that particular time. Now, as you would see that जब कहीं पुलिस आती है और देखती है कोई किसी को मार रहा है, तो पहले तो मारने वाले को रोकते हैं, उसके बाद में जिसको मारा जा रहा है, जो पीड़ा में है, जो सफर कर रहा है, फिर उससे पूछना चाहिए, राइट. दैट्स द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. सो ही इज शोइंग क्षत्रिय स्पिरिट. परीक्षित महाराज बोल रहे हैं कि वो सन ऑफ सुरभि. सो ऐसे पूछना चाहिए ताकि जो पर्सन है, जो कि पीड़ा में है, जो कि सफर कर रहा है, who is being beaten up, the person feels assurance that they can open up their mouth, feels confidence, they can trust the person who is asking the question, right. आज के समय पे we see even the policemen and similar classes, they are so much focused on just solving the things and making money that they don't focus on their duty. But those who focus on the duty, they follow the example of Parikshit Maharaj, who is establishing that confidence, who is establishing the trust early on. So bull ने सुना, and who is this bull? He is religion personified. ये धर्म बुल के फॉर्म में है, बैल के फॉर्म. और जो गाय है, काउ, वो भूमि देवी है, मदर अर्थ. उन्होंने काउ का फॉर्म लिया हुआ है, गाय का रूप लिया हुआ है उन्होंने. और ऐसे में जब परीक्षित महाराज उनको एड्रेस कर रहे हैं, सन ऑफ सुरभि. सो सुरभि इज द काउ इन गोलोक वृंदावन. ना भगवान का जो नाम है, उसका नाम क्या है? टॉप मोस्ट अबाउट गोलोक. इफ यू पे अटेंशन, इट्स अ प्लैनेट ऑफ काउस. भगवान ने उसे कृष्णा लोक नहीं कहा है, बिकॉज ही लव्स टू टेंड टू द काउस. जो काउस है बहुत ही अफेक्शनेट, बहुत ही लविंग क्रीचर्स होते हैं. सो परीक्षित महाराज पहले तो बुल को कॉन्फिडेंस दे रहे हैं, ट्रस्ट दे रहे हैं, बाय स्टॉपिंग, राइट. जो उनके जो एक ही पाँव है, उस पे मार के जो पर्सन है, ब्लैक पर्सन विथ bedecked with jewels and all that. So this is quarrelsome, Kali. This is Kali personified. So परीक्षित महाराज अब पूछते हैं बुल से, सन ऑफ सुरभि की तरफ बोल रहे कि सुरभि पुत्र, और फिर उसके बाद में उसको एश्योरेंस देते हैं कि तुम्हारा कोई फॉल्ट नहीं है, ओ सिनलेस वन, तुमने कोई पाप नहीं किया है। क्यों बोल रहे हैं बुल को? बिकॉज बुल इज लाइक फादर। सो फादर को फॉल्ट कभी भी नहीं देखना चाहिए, rather one should be serving the father. So to get give them confidence, make assurance, he's saying कि ऐसा लग रहा है कि you are in lot of pain, right? Your 3 legs they are broken, जो 3 जो है पाँव वो तो टूट चुके हैं, और जो चौथा है उसको भी तोड़ा जा रहा है। तो तुम कौन हो और ये तुम्हारे साथ क्यों हो रहा है, और तुम्हारी सफरिंग का क्या कारण है? What is the cause of your suffering and who are you? Are you some kind of demigod? आप कोई देवता हो जो कि इस रूप में आए हो? Are you trying to indicate to me something? मुझे कुछ बताना चाहते हो इस तरह से कि आपको इस तरह से सफर करना पड़ रहा है, और आपको ये जो सफरिंग हो रही है इसका क्या कारण है? क्योंकि मैं I will punish that person. He is giving that assurance. यही नहीं कि अच्छा ठीक है किसने किया है, जिस पर्सन ने किया है उससे बाद में बात करके साइड में मनी लेने का चक्कर नहीं, जो आजकल हम लोग बहुत कॉमनली देखते हैं कि अच्छा तुमने ये काम किया, मैंने तुम्हें पकड़ लिया रंगे हाथों, मुझे पैसा दो वरना तुम्हें जेल में डालूंगा। दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ डीलिंग्स वी सी नाउअडेज, बिकॉज द शूद्रस इन ऑल कैटेगरीज, राइट? बट परीक्षित महाराज शो कर रहे हैं क्षत्रिय किंग कैसे, जो क्षत्रिय भाव में रखता है, जो क्षत्रिय मीन्स वन हु सेव्स अदर हु cannot protect themselves from harm by other beings. So that is the meaning of Kshatriya. So they are perfect administrators because they protect the praja, they protect the citizens, they protect the innocent, they protect the elderly, they protect the women. So these some of the qualities. Of course, they always carry out the administration with the focus of not just eat, sleep, mate, defend perspective, but also to ensure that the whole society is nicely arranged and is able to together spiritually advance. So they don't become envious of people like Brahmanas and sannyasis and other scholars who are trying to, rather they take that these people are spiritual masters, they are spiritual teachers, they are the tutors, they are the ones who are acting as guide for the society, in Krishna consciousness, so that everyone can go back home, back to Godhead. That is the whole program. Lord Krishna, there are 2 reasons given of creation of this material world. Allowing the living entities to enjoy this world. जो बहिर्मुख हो गए जीवा, उनको अपना सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन करना है, तो उसके लिए एक फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करी है इस भौतिक जगत के रूप में। और दूसरा है to provide the facility for his devotees, people who have awakened, they are not in ignorance anymore, they understand कि इस वर्ल्ड में केवल दुख ही दुख है, दुखालय में न शाश्वत। Once again, it is a place of misery and it is temporary. So they take to God consciousness, they take to Krishna consciousness, they engage in devotional service. So, and the whole arrangement is so that they can go back home, back to Godhead. So these are the only 2 programs. So Parikshit Maharaj जब इतना एश्योरेंस देते हैं और फिर उसको फर्मली बताते हैं that I will punish whoever is the cause. So at that time he expected a simple answer, right? Because he already saw this black man, very nicely dressed in silken clothes and golden ornaments, with a helmet and everything. He's beating with his club the last leg of this bull. So he was expecting that the bull will just say, this Shudra. Right? Today, if somebody asks us, somebody is hitting us, we'll just tell, this is the person who's hitting us. He's the cause of my suffering. But the bull is religion personified. So what does religion personified says? What do we learn? हम धर्म से क्या सीखते हैं? So धर्म जो कि बुल के फॉर्म में है, उससे हम बताते हैं कि it is very difficult to tell what are the causes and effects, right? The combination of causes and effects in this particular इस भौतिक जगत में किस चीज का क्या कारण है और क्या उसका फल मिल रहा है, ये बताना बहुत ही मुश्किल है। ये बहुत सारे स्कॉलर्स ने पहले डिस्क्राइब किया है। So कुछ ने कहा है कि ये हमारे ही कारण है, right? It is just because of us only. We are the cause. कुछ ने कहा है कि this is because of higher powers, right? कि ये आदि दैविक मिजरीज हैं जो कि देवताओं के कारण आ रही हैं। कुछ ने कहा है कि you know these are our own reactions of past karmas, जो पिछले हमने कर्म किए हैं उसका रिएक्शन मिल रहा है, उसका फल मिल रहा है हम लोगों को. And then if people who are very materialistic, now this is a distinction because these categories अब तक जो बता रहे थे बोल जो धर्म है, religion personified, वो बता रहे थे even from the spiritual perspective. Now he switches over to the material perspective. And from material perspective बोलते हैं कि ये जो three modes of material nature है, that is the cause. Now interestingly इसके अंदर he is not putting the blame on that black man who is hitting with his club. And however he allows परीक्षित महाराज को बोलते हैं कि आप ही इन सबको असेस करके बताइए और अपना डिसीजन लीजिए कि क्या कारण है. So now Parikshit Maharaj, he had already seen, he understood, but he is impressed because this is not a simple answer, this is not a straightforward answer, and the bull did not give an answer which would have just pointed to that person, the black man, dressed as a king, who is hitting with his club the legs of the bull, the only leg the bull is standing on. But this is where we learn not by the looks but by hearing, by understanding the mindset of the other person, we can recognize who the other person is. इसलिए कहा गया है, चाणक्य पंडित कहते हैं, a fool cannot be recognized by the outwardly dressed because he may be dressed very nicely, but when he speaks, that's when it is revealed that he is a fool. So a fool is hidden till the moment he speaks. The moment he speaks, we can easily identify that he is a fool, number one. And same thing can be said about a person who is in knowledge, a vidwan. A scholarly person may not look very opulent, may not have great personality to look at. If you pay attention, Srila Krishna Dvapanya Vyasdev, Srila Vyasdev, he was not very attractive. Rather, he was very difficult to look at. He had a very, the features. He was also very dark in color and he had very strange features. So again, people would get afraid. Ambika and Ambalika, the two sisters. So Ambika, when was sent to see Vyasdev, she closed her eyes. She was so fearful to look at him. While he is the greatest acharyas in the Sampradaya, disciple of Parashar Muni and Devashi Narad. And he is the father of Shukdev Goswami who speaks the whole Srimad Bhagavatam. So from the looks, we should never judge a person. Because sometimes a fool or a cheater or an administrator may be looking very opulently, just like this man. And this man is Kali personified. Right, in this case, who is dressed as a king in opulent clothes, wearing ornaments, so very nicely dressed outwardly, but his actions speak louder than words, right? So it is by one's actions we should determine what is he. That is the way to know. And so when we act with our body, mind and words, we should be very careful thinking about, are these actions going to please Lord Shri Krishna or not? That should be our main consideration. And is it based on my natural propensity or I'm trying to do something to look good? So that is also very important for us to pay attention to. Here, Parikshit Maharaj is impressed. He's looking at this bull and he said that, you are talking about the principles of religion. आप धर्म के सिद्धांतों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. आपने बहुत ही good, बहुत ही गहरा, बहुत ही deep answer दिया है. So I can understand that you are none other than religion personified. कि आप धर्म हैं जो कि इस बुल के फॉर्म में मेरे सामने है. अब मुझे समझ में आता है. Now somebody can say that after this, Parikshit Maharaj should have also asked Mother Earth, right, who is in the form of cow. Why didn't he ask? So अब normally देखते हैं कि अगर husband wife खड़े हैं और husband से बात हो रही है and husband has given us the response, right, to the administrator or to the justifying authority, then the justifying authority has received the response from the family, in that case, husband as well as wife. So he now chastises, the black man who's dressed, Kali, He is addressing Kali. He is saying that you are an upstart. You and in my kingdom there is such people should be punished. So you get ready. I'm going to kill you. So as he's calling out, so I'm paraphrasing, but this is the mood Parikshit Maharaj has. If somebody does bad to others, he should be punished. So he takes that stand, takes out his sword. He's about to come in front of. Now, the other person is dressed like a king. So Parikshit Maharaj also addressed him in the beginning that you appear like a godly man. Why is he saying godly man? Somebody can ask, why is Parikshit Maharaj calling this man who's using the club to break the last leg of the bull, right? So, why is he calling godly man? Because the king is supposed to be representative of God. And so they should be protecting the citizens. They should be protecting those who cannot protect themselves. While this person is, breaking the leg of a bull, and the bull cannot protect because all its three other legs are already broken. It is defenseless. ऐसे में इस दीन हालत में उस बुल का जो चौथा पांव उसको भी तोड़ा है. So he cannot be a Kshatriya, because a Kshatriya would never do this kind of activity. So as Parikshit Maharaj, he is about to kill, right? He has taken out his sword, he is about to attack, yet Kshatriyas, they would always warn before, right? Savdhan, I'm calling you as a challenge, I'm going to kill you, come and fight. So a Kshatriya always take pride in, such challenge. If somebody challenges them to fight or to gamble, they would always say yes. This is the mood of a Kshatriya. They are in a mode of passion, name, fame and glories, yet at the same time they understand their duties, that they have to provide protection. They have to protect those who cannot protect themselves. So ऐसे में परीक्षित महाराज जैसे कॉल करते हैं तो जो दूसरी तरफ हाथ में क्लब लिए, this black man with all these ornaments and simple clothes पहने हुए, he immediately gives up his outer covering, because वो असली में तो क्षत्रिय है ही नहीं. He is like a Shudra, right? Kali age is like a Shudra. It is falsehood. It is very deceiving, deceitful. Immediately he gives up. सब कुछ छोड़ दिया, अपना मुकुट गिरा दिया, अपना गदा गिरा दी. He just rushes and goes down, at the lotus feet of Parikshit Maharaj. He is saying that, forgive me and I surrender unto you. Forgive my offenses. Now a Kshatriya also, now this Kali age, the effect of Kali age should be understood. So when they are called out, they are challenged by a rightful Kshatriya, then they are very meek. Then they are shaking like a leaf. They have no strength to stand in front of Kshatriya, a righteous king. And this is why today's administrators, they are not considered Kshatriya because they send the soldiers to the front. While in old times, the Kshatriyas, as per Sanatana Dharma, Varnashram Dharma is, they would be in the front line fighting with the enemies. Not sitting in the offices, smoking cigarettes. So that is also being identified. Now sometimes people say, wait a minute, this person, the black man, Kali, he was, and again, Parikshit Maharaj by his action could identify that you are friend of religion, you are falsehood, you are Kali. And so I'm going to kill you. And at that time, Kali immediately takes shelter. Now when we see this behavior of deceitfulness and his quick switching to protect himself and also take advantage of others, who do we remember? We remember Duryodhan, yes. So this is the next birth of Duryodhan, fully manifested. So in Kali, this is time, right? It's factor of time, but not the same time as Lord Krishna says, time I am. It is the influence on top of that time. So Lord Krishna is Surya Sama, Maya hi Andhakara. So the Kali is appearing like a cloud that's covering our vision to the sun, not allowing the sunlight to pass through. So that is the effect. And Duryodhan, just like even when Lord Krishna was present, he did not allow Pandavas to rule when he was alive. And any time that they got great kingdom with deceit, with cheating, he usurped it, right? So he took away, he snatched away, and he made so many attempts to kill the Pandavas. लाख के महल में क्या जहर देने की कोशिश करी, दुर्वासा मुनि को भेजा ताकि श्राप से ही उनका नाश हो जाए. उनको अज्ञातवास में चीटिंग करके बोला कि नहीं नहीं पहले पता कर लिया है, जबकि वो एक डे क्रॉस हो चुका था पूरे एक साल. So again, he always used the principles that suited him. युधिष्ठिर महाराज हमेशा सत्य के साथ खड़े रहे, जबकि उनको उससे हानि होती थी. लेकिन दुर्योधन उसी सत्य का जिक्र करता था जिससे उसको फायदा होता था. So Duryodhan was very deceitful. So this is his next birth as Kali age. So this is the influence on the time. Sometimes people they misunderstand. They say, "Oh, Lord Krishna says time I am," and then Kali age, he's also dark. Lord Krishna is also dark. They try to convolute the whole message. Lord Krishna is Surya Sama, Maya here in the Kala. So he is part of Maya. He's causing that influence. And Kali age is only on this planet Earth. It's not in the heavenly planets. It has no influence. Only on planet Earth. This, Bhumi pe hi hai wo. So on this planet, the effect of Kali age. तो उसने immediately अपने सारा गदा हथियार छोड़ के he has surrendered. Now Parikshit Maharaj is smiling because he had judged right. He knew that this person is not a Kshatriya. ये जो आदमी है, जो काला आदमी है, ये क्षत्रिय नहीं है, क्योंकि इसने क्षत्रिय का जैसा बिहेवियर किया ही नहीं. पहले तो बुल एंड काउ को ये पीट रहा था. दैट इज नॉट अ क्षत्रिय बिहेवियर, बिकॉज क्षत्रिय प्रोवाइड प्रोटेक्शन. सेकेंड, व्हेन कॉल्ड आउट टू फाइट, ही इमीडिएटली गेव अप. He immediately gave up auto covering. He took shelter of me. Now, yet at the same time, while he is being magnanimous, not killing Kali, जो है परीक्षित महाराज अपना कुरु डायनेस्टी का ग्लोरीज मेंटेन कर रहा है. एंड ही इज शोइंग कि ठीक है, क्षत्रिय के पास पे अगर शत्रु भी आता है तो उसको भी प्रोटेक्शन मिलता है. सो ही सेज ओके, नाउ यू कैन नॉट बी एट दिस प्लेस, यू कैन नॉट डू दिस काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. तुम इस तरह के व्यवहार नहीं कर सकते हैं. आई लेट यू लिव, नाउ गो गेट आउट ऑफ माई किंगडम. नाउ दिस गाय, Kali, he is very deceitful, he is very tricky, he is very cunning. So he says that you are the emperor of the world, right? So where can I go? Because jahan pe bhi main jaunga, wherever I will go, I will see you with your weapons ready to kill me, right? Because his behavior is very irreligious. Kali ka jo behavior hai, he is always causing, cheating, he's always causing greed, he's always causing corruption, he's always causing falsehood. All these bad qualities he's provoking. And Parikshit Maharaj recognized that you are the friend of irreligion. तुम अधर्म के साथी हो, तुम उसके बहुत गहरे दोस्ती है तुम्हारी उससे, और तुम हर जगह धर्म को फैलाते हो, तो मेरे राज्य से निकल जाओ. अब कली ने कलिंगली बोला कि मैं कैसे निकल जाऊं? अरे हर जगह तो, पूरे पृथ्वी पर तो आपका राज है, जहां भी जाऊंगा मैं आपको देखूंगा अपने हाथों में हथियार लिए मेरे को मारने के लिए. तो प्लीज आप मुझे शेल्टर प्रोवाइड करिए. यू सी हाउ ट्रिकी ही इज. ही इज सेइंग टू परीक्षित महाराज, यू प्रोवाइड मी शेल्टर. नाउ दैट आई एम सरेंडर टू यू, यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड मी शेल्टर. ये नहीं कि अपना बिहेवियर चेंज करूंगा. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ टेंडेंसी. पीपल वांट, अरे हमें हायर प्लैनेटरी सिस्टम्स पे जाना है, हमें सुख चाहिए, लेकिन हम अपना काम वही पुराना करते रहेंगे. वी विल बी डूइंग ऑल दो सिंफुल एक्टिविटीज, वही पाप योनियों में जाने वाले काम करेंगे, लेकिन स्वर्ग की काम ना रखेंगे. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ मेंटालिटी पीपल हैव. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो बिकॉज दे आर इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय कली, दिस एज. एंड सो वी शुड बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल. सो परीक्षित महाराज एट दैट टाइम सेज दैट ओके, इफ यू वांट टू स्टे, then you can stay at these 4 places. Now what are these places? Where there is intoxication going on, right? Just, there is constant intoxication going on, you can stay at that place. What is the second place? Where there is illicit sex, prostitution is going on, you can stay there. Where there is meat eating going on, right? You can stay there. And where there is gambling going on, gambling houses. So these 4 places you can stay. Now when Parikshit Maharaj says these 4 places you can stay, now we can directly relate it with respect to the 4 legs of religion, the principle जो धर्म के जो सिद्धांत हैं उनसे relate कर सकते हैं. And Parikshit Maharaj ने immediately identify कर लिया जब वो बुल को address कर रहे थे कि आप धर्म हैं, you are religion personified, appearing in this form of a bull, and your 3 legs are gone. And this is because of pride, lust for opposite sex. In case of man it is women, lust for women. In case of women it's lust for men. And then the third one is intoxication. Now, these 3 aspects have been identified, and sometimes people try to map them to the 3 legs, right? But their influence is much beyond the 3 legs. और 12th canto में 16th chapter में इस first canto के उस पर ये बताया है, 12th canto के 3rd chapter में भी हम लोगों ने cover किया था last year, that the 4 legs of religion and how they are impacted by different kind of abominable activities, right? Place where there is intoxication going on that destroys austerity, right? And then cleanliness is destroyed by illicit sex, right? That makes you dirty. So cleanliness is destroyed by illicit sex, prostitution and so forth. And mercy is destroyed by meat eating, right? So people who eat meat, they are not merciful, they become hard-hearted. And finally, gambling is a place where a person is lying to himself that I will win. But there is no guarantee, but he is continuing to take the chance under the falsehood. So this falsehood, untruthfulness, that is the mindset at gambling place. So it destroys truthfulness. So the 4 limbs of religion are austerity, cleanliness, mercy and truthfulness. In Satya Yuga, Krita Yuga, all 4 legs were very well established. But with the going of Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga, came Treta Yuga, so austerity diminished. But cleanliness was there, so people could perform yajnas. But with the going of Treta Yuga, people who went under the influence of Treta Yuga, cleanliness went away, but still there was mercy there. And then mercy went away with meat eating, and finally truthfulness, and that is going to go down in the age of Kali. So austerity, जो तप है, right, वो कम हो जाता है सतयुग के जाने से जब त्रेता युग आता है, because of intoxication. Because a person who is intoxicated, he cannot perform tapa, he cannot be very austere. And illicit sex, that destroys the effect of cleanliness. So in Treta Yuga, people who got influenced that way, they fell down. And in Dwapara Yuga, meat eating, mercy got destroyed, and finally in the Kali Yuga. This is Kali trying to destroy the 4th leg of the bull, which is truthfulness. So ये Parikshit Maharaj ने बहुत अच्छी तरह describe कर दिया. Yet he used very strange words, right? उन्होंने कहा कि this is because of the pride. And pride, what does it do? Pride, lust for women and intoxication. He gave these 3 reasons. So how do we understand Parikshit Maharaj की ये response जो था कि जो कली को address कर रहे हैं कि because of pride, lust for women and intoxication, you are causing this, and that's why those 3 legs are broken of the bull. So pride causes the education to be lost, causes the knowledge to be lost in due course of time. When someone becomes pride, they are actually becoming intoxicated by their own different qualities in falsehood, thinking I am this body and I have achieved so much in my life. They become ignorant of the true facts, that it is Lord Shri Krishna, He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and our purpose in life is to serve Lord Shri Krishna. So that particular aspect of pride with respect to austerity is nicely matched. And intoxication, which has been identified later on, it causes all other qualities to slowly diminish, because it has to be, one has to be intoxicated by different factors, right? Not just by drinking liquid, but intoxicated by one's wealth, one's beauty, one's knowledge, and one's belonging, in an aristocratic family. All these aspects cause one to become bewildered. और जब person bewildered हो जाता है तो memory is bewildered and intelligence is lost and one falls down. So we covered that earlier as well. So here we are learning some amazing lessons in this chapter. कि जो धर्म के सिद्धांत हैं, if we lose them, then we invite sufferings in our life. And to overcome those sufferings, we have to give up these 4 places because this is where Kali resides. And Kali looked at Parikshit Maharaj. He's also very cunning. He's not yet given up. He's saying that Maharaj Parikshit, you are such a wonderful administrator that these places are very rare. It's almost never to be found in your kingdom because you are a righteous king, very religious king. आप धर्म की संस्थापना कर रहे हैं भगवान कृष्ण जैसे करते हैं तो उनके पच्चीनों पे चलते हुए यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठस् तत्त देवेतरो. As great men, do, common men follow. So you are following the example of your grandfathers like Pandavas and the example set by Lord Shri Krishna. So these 4 places, they are very limited, very rare in your kingdom on this planet Earth. You have to give me a place which is not so limited. Now he's putting this question in front of Maharaj Parikshit. And Parikshit Maharaj, a Kshatriya feels nice when he's glorified. It's definitely feeling nice. But he is not falling for the trick of this, black person, the Kali personified. So he is saying that, okay, you can reside at a place where there is large amount of gold, where there is gold. Now, gold is not limited by these qualities, but his perspective is that wherever there is abundance of gold, Lakshmi is to be used in the service of Krishna, in Vishnu. Lakshmi ji is always, goddess of fortune, is always serving Lord Vishnu, right? And Lord Vishnu is an expansion of Lord Shri Krishna, not the other way around, right? Krishna is Avatari and Vishnu is Avatar. So Krishna is the cause of all the Vishnu Tattvas. They are Swamsha of Lord Krishna. And the portions of the plenary portions of Lord Shri Krishna. So here, we are learning that Kali is trying to trick Parikshit Maharaj. Lekin Parikshit Maharaj does not fall. He says that where there is gold, you can reside there. His perspective is that the gold is a place when used in material consciousness makes a man lusty, greedy, makes him to cheat others to get more. When somebody gets wealth, then they want more wealth. And we gave a very nice example, with a story last time. There were 2 friends, Ramnath and Premnath. And Ramnath was very rich, Premnath was very poor. But Premnath was always, carefree. Carefree is not careless. He was carefree because he was happy with his arrangement, even though he was poor. Ramnath was always in anxiety because he was a rich man. He had to make sure that his prestige is maintained. He had to make sure that everyone is respecting him and his riches continue to grow. And he's always working hard to get more riches. And he is thinking, my friend Premnath, he's really in a comfortable situation. How should I make him miserable like me? So one day he calls his friend and gives him a pot of treasure. He says, I want to give you as a gift. Now Premnath, thinking, okay, my friend has given me as a gift, accepts it, comes home in his hut, puts it down. लेकिन वो रात को सो ही नहीं पाया प्रेमनाथ, पूरी रात नहीं सो पाया क्योंकि उसको ये जो कलश मिला है आभूषणों से भरा हुआ, सोने की अशर्फियों से भरा हुआ, गोल्डन कॉइन से भरा हुआ, he is thinking that somebody can easily break into my hut and take it away. मेरे हट में कोई भी घुस के मेरी झोपड़ी में तोड़ के सेंध लगा के कोई भी चोर इसको ले जा सकता. तो रात भर, all night he was awake. And the next morning he understood what was the cause. Right? He took that pot back to his friend and said, please keep it to yourself, I don't need it. Because it's taking away my peace of mind. इस सोने के कारण मेरा सोना चला गया. Right? कनक कनक ते सौगुनी माधकता दिखाए. There is also a very interesting saying. Now here, in this particular case, कनक कनक is एक तो धतूरे का नाम है कनक और दूसरा है गोल्ड का नाम. तो जो धतूरा है उसके कारण तो कोई पागल होता है जब वो खाता है, लेकिन when somebody gets gold, उस कनक को पाते ही आदमी पागल हो जाता है. So Parikshit Maharaj knew this, so he said that where there is large amount of gold, and the intention is it is for material conscious people, they will have the influence of Kali. That's where Kali will reside. So wherever there are rich people seeking sense gratification, they are under the influence of Kali age. So we understand that there are now 5 agents. So in Krishna consciousness, when we come, we should make a sincere effort to follow dharma, religious. Right? We should be religious, not just in name, but also in our deeds. And how can we be religious in our deeds? When we don't do these 4 things. What are these 4 things? No intoxication, no illicit sex, no meat eating, and no gambling. So these 4. So that by no intoxication we can become austere, right? We follow the injunctions of the Shastras. Whatever food stuff we make, whatever drinks we make an offering in Sattva Guna. First of all, they should be made so that they can be offered to Lord Shri Krishna. Patra pushpam phalam tam yo me bhakta prayachiti tadham bhakti upratam ashnami prayatapana. Lord Krishna says one can offer with love and devotion. What are the 4 things? Patra, a leaf; pushpa, a flower; phal, a fruit; and toyam, little water. So anybody can find these 4 things very easily. By making nice offerings to Lord Shri Krishna, it becomes prasad, it becomes His mercy, and when we eat that mercy, we get purified. So, by giving up intoxication, then cleanliness, by giving up illicit sex, staying in marriage only, having relationship with the opposite sex only in the marriage, in that form, as per the injunctions of the Shastras, following the samskaras, we talked about those, Garbhan samskaras and others. So we follow those so that we can stay clean. And in a clean state, we can engage in serving Lord Shri Krishna. And it is well known fact, right? Cleanliness is next to godliness. So we can aspire. It is not that we are clean, now we have become God. No. We can aspire for self-realization. This is mode of goodness. And comes the next step, give up meat eating. So no meat eating, not even eating garlic and onion. Why no garlic and onion? Because they are in the mode of ignorance. No fish, no eggs. Don't try to find an excuse. Where there is a way, where there is will, there is a way, right? So we should use it in the right consciousness, in Krishna consciousness, not in material consciousness. And Srila Prabhupada gives the example, with paneer you can make so many, with milk you can make so many wonderful items, right? Hundreds of thousands of items you can make, which are very tasty, very palatable. And finally, no gambling, because it destroys truthfulness. So when we don't engage, and then how can we purify further? And if we are not able to give up any of those things, how can we enable ourselves to do that? Take to the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Just with the chanting of the holy name in a prayerful mode, oh my dear Lord, I do not have the ability to give up any of those things, so please, you help me, engage me in your service, and let these things go away. Nivritti, to seek the path of self-realization, not pravritti, not to seek the path of sense enjoyment. And so we can overcome the suffering of the current times. We can overcome the sufferings that's caused by the influence of the Kali age. We can overcome this iron age of hypocrisy and quarrelsome, right? Hypocrisy and quarrel. So in this way, we can take shelter. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave a very nice example by his own preaching. He asked his associates to go out and encourage everyone to chant the holy name. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu, his expansion, his incarnation of Lord Balaram. And Lord Balaram is Adi Guru. So Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru. He is going out even to the most debauches, most fallen people of the time. Jagai and Madhai, they were the most fallen. Even though born in a Brahmin family, they were actually opening the Shastras to find what's the most abominable sin, and they were performing those sins. They were, engaging in intoxication. They were women hunters. They were doing all kind of abominable things. And Nityananda Prabhu said, Nityananda Prabhu ने कहा कि अगर मैंने इन दोनों को भक्त बना दिया है तो मेरे प्रभु गौरंगा महाप्रभु को बहुत ग्लोरीज होंगी. Now sometimes when people hear this, they think that Nityananda Prabhu is disciple of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is a great grand disciple of his god brother. That is also very interesting. क्योंकि बहुत से लोग पोजीशन पे अटक जाते हैं. That is also material consciousness, if you pay attention. क्योंकि Nityananda Prabhu is god brother of who? Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri was the spiritual master of Ishwar Puri, and Ishwar Puri was the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he was the, grand disciple of the god brother of Nityananda Prabhu. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was. Yet at the same time, as Adi Guru, he is. So we have to take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. Then we get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of Lord Shri Krishna. And very simply, we can overcome this by taking to the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And this is the age of Kali. So the Kali has, we can easily overcome the effects of Kali in this age by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, because Srimad Bhagavatam is propagating the principles of religion, showing us how we can do it, showing us by the example of Maharaj Parikshit, showing us with mindfulness that we should not fall victim of Kali age, and where the Kali resides, we should not fall victim of lust. And in Bhagavad Gita we learn that the lust, it resides, what are its place of residence? On the senses, on the mind, intelligence, right? The false ego influencing us. These are the places where lust resides. So we know where the enemy, our dire enemies reside, so we can be careful, we can be mindful. And so devotees, especially in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math, do not engage in any of these 4 abominable activities. So the 4 regulative principles are no meat eating, including no fish, no eggs, and no onion garlic, so that we can be merciful and further expand Krishna consciousness, share the knowledge, read Srimad Bhagavatam with other devotees, with innocent people, being compassionate, that's mercy. No intoxication, so that we can be austere, and also fasting 2 days, on Ekadashi, 2 days every month. And no illicit sex, so that we can be clean outside as well as inside, and take to the chanting of the holy name for further cleanliness, for our purification. And finally, no gambling, so that we can be truthful. So that is, anybody can take to these regulative principles. There is no such case that only initiated devotees have to take it, because actually you have to practice this. And it's not that, you practice this for the sake of getting initiation. No, for the sake of purification, for the sake of becoming a civilized human being. So these are the foundation of civilization, where we should seek, protection for the cows, protection for the bull, give up the, 4 abominable things, following the 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and engaging in the chanting of the holy name. And so we can purify. We can, why to be in the mode of goodness, even rise above the mode of goodness by taking to the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now Sutta Goswami is saying something very nice. That after Parikshit Maharaj said this and Kali left, at that time he is saying that, the ruling of Parikshit Maharaj is still very nicely going on. So somebody may think by his statement that Parikshit Maharaj is still alive, but no. Parikshit Maharaj was, he had already left the body. Takshak had already, after the bite of Takshak, his body turns into ashes. We'll hear that in the 12th canto. 12वें स्कंद में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे कैसे परीक्षित महाराज को तक्षक काटता है और उसके बाद में परीक्षित महाराज अपने शरीर का त्याग करके वापस वैकुंठ लोक चले जाते हैं, बैक टू गॉडेड। लेकिन इस पे जब सुत गोस्वामी बोलते हैं कि उनका राज बहुत अच्छी तरह चल रहा है, दैट मीन्स इट वाज वेरी क्लोज टू द टाइम। सो द रूलिंग दैट परीक्षित महाराज ने इस्टेब्लिश करी थी, और उनके बेटे जन्मजय वाज द एम्परर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एट दिस टाइम। उस समय परीक्षित महाराज ने जो भी रूलिंग और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सेटअप किया था वो बहुत अच्छी तरह चल रहा था। उनका अभी हाल में ही वो गुजरे थे, ही हैड गॉन बैक होम, बैक टू गॉडेड। और वो बोलते हैं कि बिकॉज ऑफ सच नाइस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, बिकॉज ऑफ सच नाइस रूलिंग एंड सच नाइस केयर, आप जो सारे ऋषि हैं इस नैमिषारण्य पे, you guys are very nicely able to perform your yajnas, the 1000 years का जो यज्ञ कर रहे थे, the great sages of Naimisharanya under the guidance of Shaunaka Rishi and other great rishis, it was only because of the ruling of Parikshit Maharaj. So he's glorifying that, making everyone understand that how that whole subject matter is connected with Lord Shri Krishna. क्योंकि उन्होंने जब 16 चैप्टर में शौनक ऋषि ने एक्सप्रेस किया था, तो उन्होंने ये कहा था कि हम ये परीक्षित महाराज जो कली को पनिश करते हैं, उन्होंने कैसे पनिश किया, तो आप हमें तभी बताइए अगर ये भगवान कृष्ण से कनेक्टेड है। बिकॉज यू नो ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट दे डोंट वांट टू हियर एनीथिंग दैट इज नॉट कनेक्टेड विद लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण। द ओनली थिंग्स दैट आर कनेक्टेड विद लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण वो सुनना चाहते हैं। जो ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट जो भी अध्यात्म का ज्ञान और अपना की वृद्धि चाहते हैं, अपना बढ़ाना चाहते हैं, अपना स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट चाहते हैं, they want to hear about the name, fame, activities, glories and pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna. तो वो ये तभी सुनना चाहते थे अगर ये भगवान कृष्ण से किसी तक कनेक्टेड है। तो यहाँ पे वो कनेक्शन स्टैब्लिश किया है सुत गोस्वामी ने कि आप लोग जो यज्ञ कर रहे हो ये तभी पॉसिबल हो पाया जब परीक्षित महाराज थे। And he says that Parikshit Maharaj very nicely established all 4 legs of religion. After chastising Kali, letting him go, he made sure with such wonderful ruling, जैसे उनके astrologers ने बताया था, he carried out very wonderfully his ruling so that, you know, earth once again became, you know, beautiful, very nicely taken care of. So the cow had regained to her original potency, and the bull had regained to its original potency. The principles of religions were established. All 4 legs of the bull were restored, and with that, everything was going on very nicely. But Kali wanted to cheat, right? Yet at the same time, Kali cheats who? Through Brahmanas, influences a small Brahman boy. And Parikshit Maharaj knew, उनका astrologist ने पहले बता दिया था, उनकी जन्म कुंडली में लिखा हुआ था कि he will be cursed by a Brahmana and finally he will be, you know, bitten. उनको एक snake डस लेगा, right? He will be bitten by a snake, and that's how he leave his body. So he, as a Kshatriya, was accepting everything, but he was carrying out his ruling very nicely. So he's setting us, showing us how a Kshatriya should be, like him, not like the Kali age, like black man dressed as a king. Just outward dress only, but no action like a Kshatriya, no attitude like a Kshatriya, no mindset like a Kshatriya, and no consciousness of a Kshatriya. Right? Because Kshatriya is always in Krishna consciousness, carrying out his duties very nicely, following the principles of religion under the instructions of the Brahmanas, of the sannyasis. And here Srila Prabhupada also identifies that the Brahmanas are the spiritual teachers, the tutors, the preceptors of the human society, and sannyasis are the spiritual masters. So again, we should take shelter. So sannyas is an ashram, right? It's a shelter. And Brahmana is a varna, right? So those who are in Brahman varna have the potency. Yet, in chapter where Dhritarashtra quits home, we also learn that what is the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We should never forget that. Because now when we're talking about Varnashram Dharma, we are talking about the 3 modes of material nature, the influence it has on different kind of Varnas. But there is even transcendental knowledge, where it is said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that one who knows the knowledge of Krishna consciousness, one who can preach that knowledge, which is given in Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, that person, one who knows, you know, knowledge about Krishna, his name, form, activities, pastimes, can be the spiritual master. That's why Vidurji, even though he was a Shudra, he was in the lowest class, he was the spiritual master of Dhritarashtra, who was a Kshatriya, a blind person but still a Kshatriya is a ruler, and he did not do his activities right because he was influenced by material consciousness. So we should give up material consciousness. That's the cause of all kind of anxieties, all kind of sufferings in this world, and we fall prey to Kali, like that Shudra, and we get beaten by him, and we suffer. We are constantly in anxiety. We are suffering, but we can overcome this suffering by following the principles of religion, by following, by following the great acharyas, by following the instructions given in Srimad Bhagavatam, by following the sadhus, right, the devotees of the Lord. And we can make our life blissful. We can immediately transcend the three modes of material nature and spiritualize our very existence. And it all starts simply with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. Are there any questions?
Yes. So this is for all our viewers. जो व्यूअर्स ने अभी रिसेंटली ज्वाइन किया है, ये इनकी इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए है. आज जीव तत्व प्रभु जी ने श्रीमद् भागवतम के पहले स्कंद का 17 चैप्टर किया है, कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 17, और हमें बहुत अच्छे तरीके से ये क्लियर हुआ किस तरीके से कली एज के टाइम में जो डिफेक्ट्स हैं सोसाइटी में, इस वर्ल्ड में, और हम जो एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं सफरिंग्स, उनको हम कैसे ओवरकम कर सकते हैं बाय टेकिंग शेल्टर ऑफ भगवान, बाय टेकिंग शेल्टर ऑफ द होली नेम्स. तो यस प्रभु जी, सो वी हैव सम टाइम टू टेक सम क्वेश्चंस. ओके, रेणु शर्मा जी ने क्वेश्चन पोस्ट किया था. शी वांटेड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आई विल रीड आउट हर क्वेश्चन.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Let me see her question. व्यूअर्स, अगर आपको अपनी स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ से लेके कोई भी क्वेश्चंस हों, प्लीज शेयर देम इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. आई कैन रीड देम टू प्रभु जी. मीनवाइल रेणु जी का क्वेश्चन था, प्रभु जी आई वॉज गोइंग थ्रू द लेक्चर वंस अगेन. ये उन्होंने कल के लेक्चर पे बाद में कमेंट लिखा. जस्ट हैविंग अ क्वेश्चन. As far as the matter of being twice born and initiation is concerned, आपने कल शेयर किया था द्विज born, द्विजास वगैरह. So do only Brahman, Kshatriya and Vaishya are entitled for Diksha or initiation? और वो पूछ रही हैं, are the people belonging to Shudra Varna, that is people engaged in services, are they not entitled for initiation or being twice born? So some additional information if you can provide in both English and Hindi so everybody can understand.
Hare Krishna. It's a very important question. हम प्रभुपाद के एग्जाम्पल को ही ले सकते हैं. प्रभुपाद जब अमेरिका आए, यहाँ पे उन्होंने कोई ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय वैश्य नहीं देखा. यहाँ उन्हें केवल फॉलन, right? He only saw people who were fallen condition. Queens in New York is said to be like the hell on earth, you can say. It was in such a bad condition. और वहाँ पे उन्होंने जो अमेरिकन बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स थे जो कि एडिक्ट थे, they were, as what do you say, they were following the hippie lifestyle of that time, 1970s में हिप्पियों की तरह रहते थे, गांजा चरस पीते थे. उनको कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस में लगाया, उनको 4 रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो कराए, उनको कॉन्स्टेंटली कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस का ज्ञान दिया, प्रोवाइडिंग देम शेल्टर एंड ट्रांसफॉर्म देम completely so that they themselves gave up all bad habits and they purified their existence. And then फिर श्रील प्रभुपाद ने जब अच्छी तरह से देखा कि 1 साल तक वो अच्छी तरह फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तो उनको इनिशिएट किया एज अ ब्राह्मण, right? Because he saw that they had qualified up to the level of Brahman. वो ब्राह्मण के स्तर पे आ चुके थे, तब उनको क्वालिफाई किया. उन्होंने बहुत सारे ऐसे अपने जो डिसाइपल्स थे उनको जो बहुत अच्छी तरह से सर्व करते रहे, उनको संन्यास आश्रम में भी इनिशिएट किया. So even there he went ahead. Yes, हम जानते हैं कि बहुत सारे सन्यासी अपने पोजीशन से गिर गए because of the influence of material nature, which shows us कि माया बड़ी strong है, and we always have to constantly take shelter. शिला प्रभुपाद ने एक बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल दिया था, बोलते हैं कि you may fall down, अपने सन्यासी disciples को point करते हुए, but I will never fall down. And the reason was revealed later on because Srila Prabhupada every time paying obeisances and every time when he's chanting, constantly he's praying, oh my dear Krishna, please never let me fall down, मुझे कभी गिरने नहीं दीजिए. Constantly we have to make this prayer to the Lordship. कि when we stay purified, when we get purified, we should stay purified. हम लोगों को four regulative principles follow करना चाहिए. Take to the chanting of holy name and always take shelter of sadhu, guru and shastra. Sadhu is the devotees, guru is the spiritual master, so we should aspire for a spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada is the preeminent shiksha guru, right, the instructing spiritual master in International Society for Krishna Consciousness. तो जब आप आते हैं इस कॉल में तो पहले आप शीला प्रभुपाद का शेल्टर लेते हैं, उनकी बुक्स पढ़ते हैं, भगवद गीता, श्रीमद् भागवतम, चैतन्य चरितामृत, Easy Journey to the Planets and so many books. And this way we can purify our life. Hare Krishna. So anybody who has a human form of life can take to. Rather, it is said in the Shastras that even cats and dogs, if they take shelter of a devotee, they can go back home, back to Godhead. What to talk about human beings? Anybody can.
हरे कृष्णा. सो रेणु शर्मा जी का आई होप क्वेश्चन आंसर हो गया है कि नॉट जस्ट ब्राह्मण, क्षत्रिय, वैश्य, शूद्रास एंड इवन lower category entities can also get purified. They can take initiation, diksha, and this is available freely for everyone provided we take to bhakti of the Lord and we follow the bhakti process under the shelter of devotees, under the we are interested to take shelter of a guru, ashraya of a guru.
And first कैंटो में हमने दो एग्जाम्पल पहले ही देख लिए. एक तो देवर्षि नारद का ही एग्जाम्पल है, राइट. ही वॉज अ सन ऑफ अ मेड सर्वेंट, ही वॉज अ शूद्र बॉय, एंड वेदांतिस के इंस्ट्रक्शंस, उनके रेमनेंट्स खा के महाप्रसाद लेके ही गॉट प्यूरिफाइड एंड ही अटेन्ड स्पिरिचुअल बॉडी एज देवर्षि नारद. सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल इज विदुर जी. Maitreya Muni ke sharan leke, when he got the instructions, he became transcendentalist. So transcendentalist ke wo jahan bhi jate the, he was carrying Vaikuntha with him. Just like Srila Prabhupada, wherever he would go, he was carrying Vaikuntha with him. There is also a very nice story that comes in, so again in the next class, we'll cover this, just a small story class, which will show you that anybody can take to Krishna consciousness. It is such an easy process. It starts with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So our next question is, there is how this knowledge is there, starting with Bhagavad Gita. Bhagwan teachings में कहते हैं, we are not the body. We have to understand that we are not the body, we are the soul. So we can develop a proper understanding about the sufferings, कि किस तरह से लिविंग एंटिटी कंडीशन होने के कारण बॉडीली लेवल पे सफरिंग्स एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं. येट सफरिंग्स या मिजरीज तीन तरीकों से आती हैं. सो अगर कोई अब आइडेंटिफाई नहीं करे बॉडीली लेवल पे, देन व्हाट इज हिज परसेप्शन अबाउट द पेनफुल कंडीशन?
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. Srila Prabhupada refer करते हैं, there is a shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam that these are just superfluous to us. Yet at the same time, we have to take care of body to be able to serve fully, properly, Lord Shri Krishna. Yet at the same time, we should not look those items as excuses. We should make a sincere endeavor, right from our side. Yajna, दान and तप सबको करना चाहिए, right? Charity, sacrifice and austerity, they even purify the pure souls, as Lord Krishna भगवद गीता में बताते हैं. और अगर किसी को, if somebody is finding it, right, three types of miseries है, bodily concept है, we have to take care of the body because a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. It is a fact. So we take care of the body, but not seeking sense gratification. We stay in the at least in the mode of goodness, but and rising above the mode of passion and mode of ignorance. It is at the mode of goodness, सत्व गुणों में जब हम आपको स्थापित करते हैं, जब स्टेज सिचुएट करते हैं, only then we have the favorable conditions for Atma Sakshatkar, for self-realization. So we want to bring favorable condition, right? We want to be in that favorable situation. So our association is very important. And we should always seek guidance from other devotees, advanced devotees, as how to, benefit and how to advance spiritually and how to take care of the body and not get dragged by the four, areas which can trap us and also not fall into the lower modes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So in this way we can develop the proper perception about sufferings, the knowledge in the scriptures, the devotees, and a spiritual master can help us understand this, and we can overcome the impediments due to miseries in our life. प्रभु जी, एक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि why does भगवान let us suffer? भगवान काफ़ी जो लोग दूसरे लोग होते हैं जो भक्ति फॉलो नहीं कर रहे होते हैं, वो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स में पूछते हैं what does your भगवान do for the suffering people? तो उनको किस तरीके से आंसर करना चाहिए?
Hare Krishna. Many times doctor, when trying to cure the patient, they have to cut the body of the patient, to take out the defective part or clean up the part or fix whatever is wrong, right? So we should look at it like all these sufferings, we should meditate on those sufferings to see what do I learn from this suffering, right? What is a lesson for me? Sometimes people are just trying to put themselves in a pitiable condition to seek, sympathy of others. We have seen this time and again. And it's very interesting that some people are expert at doing this. Again, they are showing us how Kali is so influential. They are great followers of Kali because they know even when they are enjoying, they can hide all that enjoyment and can show themselves and get sympathy of others. Oh, such a wonderful person, such a great person in such a poor condition. Not showing that all the suffering is actually because of our own karmas coming back. They are the reactions. And we may have performed in many previous lives, or millions of lives. So we should always look at what is the lesson so that I can serve Krishna better, I can purify my existence better. And how does it make me humble? How does it make me tolerant? Hare Krishna. Hopefully it helps.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji, there is a follow-up question actually. Yes. You started to talk about it, but our next question is regarding that. कि ये जो suffering होती है, ये हमारी sinful activities के कारण होती है कि due to our desires, so can you just little bit explain, not too detailed, but something to help us understand?
So, in this chapter, we covered this particular question in a way when जब परीक्षित महाराज ने बुल से पूछा कि what is the cause of his suffering? बुल ने बोला कि various scholars have given various reasons for this. So it is very difficult to say what is the cause of this suffering as an effect, right? तो इसका कारण क्या है बहुत different तरीके से बताया जा सकता है. कुछ तो बोलते हैं we are the cause, right? So we are the cause of our own suffering, and sometimes it does happen. All we have to do is get out of that place so we don't have to suffer, right? We see that someone is attacking us in a place. All we have to do is get out of that place, out of sight, out of mind, so we can be out of those situations, which is intelligence. If we should not invite suffering untimely or unjustly. We should be ready to raise our voice against injustice and not accept that. That's not humility, that's foolishness. So we have to understand that's not tolerance. The other thing is, yes, there could be karmas. Other thing is, yes, it could be from higher power that you cannot avoid it, or yet you have to suffer. But are you learning a lesson from that suffering, right? Maybe the lesson is you have to take shelter of, someone who's more advanced who can help you. Yet at the same time, not fall victim, but don't be angry at the agent of that karma, that reaction who's bringing. Just because you are in a powerful position, don't try to punish the person. Understand the situation. तो उसके हिसाब से हमें act करना चाहिए. Hare Krishna, hopefully it helps.
ओके, सो जिन्होंने आज का क्लास मिस की उनके लिए ये आंसर बहुत बेनिफिशियल था, क्योंकि आज का जो कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 17 था, जिसमें हमने कलिएज में जो सफरिंग्स हैं और किस तरीके से हम प्रॉपर प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ रिलीजन्स को फॉलो करके, रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स को फॉलो करके अपने आप को एलिवेट कर सकते हैं सफरिंग से, इस बारे में प्रभु जी ने काफ़ी डिटेल में बताया था। और अभी ये भी शेयर किया कि हमारे कर्मास और पास डिज़ायर्स के कारण भी हम एक्सपीरियंसेस के थ्रू जाते हैं, जिसके कारण हमें सफरिंग्स मिल सकती हैं। तो प्रभु जी, एक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है जो अक्सर डिवोटीज आस्क कि अगर भगवान जानते हैं कि हम यहाँ इस भौतिक जगत में सफ़र भी करेंगे, तो वो हमें यहाँ आने क्यों देते हैं?
भगवान तो कभी नहीं चाहते थे कि हम यहाँ आए. It is us. We turned our back to Krishna, right? So अगर आप सन को फेस करेंगे, you'll only see light. You'll never see any darkness. But when you turn your back to the sun, then you will see a shadow. So then we get this body and we think that that shadow is us. But that shadow is not us. That is being provided in the absence of sun. Maya hai andhakara. Krishna is Surya Sama. So this material world is a place of darkness, right? It is also referred to as a Mrityu Sansara Sagara. So it is also a place where there is constant birth and death going on. So the evil of birth, death, old age, disease. So we have to understand that these are evils, these are the sufferings, true sufferings. We have to get out of these. So it is not Lord Krishna who sent us here. We chose to come here. Lord Krishna is more than eager, million times more than eager than us, to claim us back, to bring us back to Vaikuntha, to our home. So this is a place we are visiting. We should try to shorten our visit journey. We should quickly go back home by taking to the chanting of the holy name, by following the four regulative principles, and in constant engagement in devotional service to please Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So, Prabhuji, we have just 2 more questions.
Yes.
और I want to share with the viewers, जिन्होंने अभी अभी ज्वाइन किया है, प्रभु जी आपके क्वेश्चंस आंसर कर रहे हैं. अगर आपको कुछ भी स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट से रिलेटेड कुछ भी एडवाइस चाहिए, प्लीज़ आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस नाउ. आज का सब्जेक्ट था सफरिंग्स से रिलेटेड, हाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड आवर सफरिंग्स बेटर इन दीज करंट टाइम्स, कली एज टाइम्स, or taking to bhakti, taking to the shelter of the lotus feet of devotees, a guru, or serving Krishna with love, we can overcome the miseries. तो हमने अभी कुछ questions discuss किए हैं, अभी 2 और questions बचे हैं, but viewers are encouraged to ask any questions they have. We have Advaitam Sarita Madhavan. Hare Krishna. I'm just calling out few names. There are some people watching and there are some people who have happily expressed Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Amit Kumar Tiwari, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Dev Kumar ji, Hari Bol. Naseem, Shekhar, Venkatesh, Loknath. Hare Krishna, friends. तो next question है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस है, डिवोटीज वंडर करते हैं कि क्या सफरिंग से हमारी इंटेलिजेंस शार्पन होती है?
Our intelligence can sharpen from every action that we do, right? It is the learning experience. This journey is full of learning, and the more you learn, during your journey, the more you realize there is a lot more to learn. Right? But that learning should not become the focus. The focus should always be, how can I please Krishna? How can I accept things that are favorable for me in serving Krishna? How do I reject? How do I live this? The path of self-realization, we should proceed in that focus. We should have single focus. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So yes, the answer is if we are learning lessons from our experiences, then certainly that suffering sharpens our intelligence. तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, जो कि हमारा लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, कि if we are living in material consciousness, going through characteristics of 3 modes of material nature, the environment around us, then are we automatically we will be victims of misery?
Again, we have to choose we fall victim of miseries because we don't pay attention. Jivera Surupaya Krishna Nityadas. We are eternal servant of Lord Shri Krishna. So we will not be victim of misery if we take to Krishna consciousness. If we stay in material consciousness, which is due to the three modes of material nature, yes, but then if we are trying to satisfy senses, that is material consciousness. If we try to seek sense enjoyment, yes, then miseries will come. Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, all three kind of miseries. Adhyatmik is the one created by mind. That's like 90% of the miseries come from our mind only. It's a snowball effect, we say. And Adi Bhautik coming from other living entities, and Adi Devi coming from other, demigods, natural disturbances, tsunami, floods, forest fire, all these miseries. So again, when we are going through these different kind of miseries, and we are in material consciousness, they magnify, while they extinguish quickly when we are in Krishna consciousness. So yes, there may be miseries coming our way, but we can easily overcome them because we are seeking to please Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we get the protection of the Lordship and his devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
That was very nice insight. So Renu Sharma ji is asking a couple of questions.
Hare
I can
Krishna.
tell you one by one those questions. Hare Krishna, Renu Sharma ji, I'm going to read out your questions. Thank you, Prabhuji, for responding to my query. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How can we know that if we are suffering, it is because of our own bad karma? Is it always the case that only we are the culprit? Can't we be a victim of someone else's bad karma? So this is first section in her questions. If you can answer, then I will tell remaining questions.
There is a beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. Anartho pashvam sakshat bhakti yoga madhukshajay lokasya ajananto vidvan chakre satvata samhita. So here, all kind of anartha pashvam sakshat, all kind of miseries that we feel coming to us in this material life, actually this appear like roadblocks, but in reality they are awakening us, and they're actually stepping stones. Stepping stones means we have to step above them, right? We have to go above them. So they are only superfluous to us, and that's why we have to engage in devotional service to overcome these what superfluous. They are just mirage. They are not really suffering. The true suffering is to not be able to chant Lord Shri Krishna. So those are true sufferings. Rather, we should engage in devotional service. And जो विद्वान हैं, ये यहाँ पे व्यासदेव जी को रिफर किया गया है. लॉर्ड श्रीला व्यासदेव ही उन्होंने इसीलिए श्रीमद् भागवतम को लिखा. He compiled Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. So you have something else to follow?
Yeah, so her question was, is it always the case that we are the culprit? Can't we be victim of someone else's bad karma?
So again, but a devotee should never think like that. A devotee does not think that it is someone else's bad karma that we are getting. Mother Nature, she is very accurate in her calculations. So the Mother Nature has her law which are flawless. And yes, sometimes because of human laws, because of human error, right? Because of mistakes, because of cheating, there are 4 defects in this conditioned life, right? Human is we have propensity to make mistakes. We have imperfect senses. So again, we get, we don't see things as they are. We perceive them differently. Then we have propensity to be deluded. We can be under the illusion. We may miss out the true context. And finally, we have imperfect senses, propensity to cheat, propensity to
be in illusion.
Be in illusion, and make mistakes. There is another one.
Okay.
I'm missing
go
right
ahead.
now. So again, those 4 defects are there, and so because of these defects, we may think that other person is the cause, and we may want to kill the messenger. But actually, if someone has done something bad and caused some suffering, we should rise up. First of all, we should thank the person that he is letting that negative karma quickly pass by. Because if we don't let the reaction go, the longer we wait for that reaction to come to us, the more painful, the more magnified it would be. Because the interest rate is very high. And devotional service can easily nullify many of the karma. So if your hand is going to be cut off, you will only get a scratch. So by taking to devotional service, which starts with the chanting of the holy name, you can easily overcome these effects and also situate yourself in Krishna consciousness, so you understand the lessons behind those sufferings. Hare Krishna, hopefully this answers
Yeah, she
your
has
question.
more parts in her questions,
Sure.
which I am going to read out.
Hare Krishna.
So, few more queries. Renu Sharma ji has asked. We say that we have to ultimately go back to home, and our soul aspires to go back to God's home. But what exactly we do there? I mean, what all activities we as pure soul do there? So she wants to understand what are the souls doing in the spiritual world.
So the reason we are doing devotional service now and taking to devotional service is because that is the regular business of the soul, right? Even in Golok Vrindavan. Jivera Swarupoya Krishnera Nityadas. We are eternal servant of Lord Shri Krishna. And so we engage with Lord Shri Krishna in the 5 primary rasas, right? As a servant, so again the rasas are just like Hanumanji, Bhishma, Pitama, they were in the mood of servitude. So we serve Lord Shri Krishna as a servant, carrying out things to please him, to take care of him. Then the second one is in a Shant Rasa. Okay, the first one is actually Shant Rasa, which is like, even the inanimate looking objects which are in this world, they are live in Golok Vrindavan, like the grass and the pillows, the bed sheets, in the clothes around, all those things. So again, that's Shant Rasa. And then Dasya Rasa. Then comes Vatsalya Rasa, Sakhya Rasa, and then finally Madhurya Rasa. So in 5 rasas, 5 conjugal, this conjugal is also one of the relationship, Madhurya Rasa. So in 5 type of relationships, we serve Lord Shri Krishna to please him. That is the business of all living entities back home. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, Renu Sharma ji, I hope you understood the point in brief, in one line. I'm just summarizing. After we leave the body, and if someone is in spiritual world back home, they engage in any one of the 5 rasas like Prabhuji was explaining, and we are serving Krishna there happily, blissfully. अब इनका last section है in her list of questions.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Whether God is also having a body like we humans, what is the nature of God's body?
Hare Krishna. So man is created in the image of God. We hear that in Bible, right? And that is true. Lord Krishna, his soul and body are not different. He has transcendental body. So when we go back home, we also get a transcendental body. But we still are living entities and we have a transcendental body. So we have that distinction. But Lord, there is no difference between his body and his soul. So he is all transcendental. Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Govinda Sarva Karan Karanam. The invocation mantra in Brahma Samhita reveals this. So Lord Brahma is singing Ishvara Paramaha Krishna. Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, supreme controller. Satchidananda Vigraha. His body is full of eternity, knowledge and bliss. Sat is eternity, Chit is full of knowledge, and bliss is full of transcendental happiness, full of transcendental bliss. Anadir Adir Govinda, and there is no one who's older than Anadir. There is no one who's older than him, Adi, and he is the oldest of all. And his other name is Govinda, one who gives pleasure to the cows and pleasure to the senses. So we even when we get spiritual bodies, we get spiritual enjoyment, we get spiritual happiness, the transcendental bliss when we are serving Lord Shri Krishna. Sarva Karan Karanam, and he is the cause of all causes, which identifies that he is our cause also. So when we choose to turn our back towards Lord Shri Krishna, our cause is him, but we are the cause of our suffering. So we have to take responsibility of that free will that he has given us. So he has given us free will because he wants us to love him freely by our own will. Hare Krishna. So God's body is transcendental in a nutshell. Hopefully that answers your question.
So, Renu ji, hope you got all your answers. भगवान की बॉडी ट्रांसेंडेंटल है. प्रभु जी ने सच्चित आनंद विग्रह भी एक्सप्लेन किया. और आपके दूसरे क्वेश्चंस भी आई होप you got all your answers. Viewers, we are about to end the session. Please join us for prayers for quick and speedy recovery of His Holiness Jai Pataka Maharaj and his whole team who is struggling with COVID. And we should all pray to Lord that if He so desires, let them all recover and engage in serving and bringing many, many souls back to Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Please join us for Narasimha Devarti. Grantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Bhagavad ki Janant Kori Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा। सो व्यूअर्स, आज जीव तत्व प्रभु जी ने चैप्टर 17 कैंटो 1 श्रीमद् भागवतम का कवर किया। उस पे कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट लेसन शेयर किए। आप में से जिन्होंने भी ये क्लास मिस की है, प्लीज़ जाकर आप बाद में लाइव वीडियो चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। ये लेक्चर्स यूट्यूब पर भी अवेलेबल हैं। सून वी विल बी हैविंग आवर ओन पेज इन फेसबुक, जहाँ पर हम ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशन आपके लिए फिर से शेयर कर देंगे स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर में, जिससे कि जिनको पास पूरे लेक्चर्स सिस्टमैटिकली स्टडी करने हों, वॉच करने हों, आप सब वो कर सकते हैं। ये श्रीमद् भागवतम की बुक है और इसकी बुक्स का जो सेट है वो 12 बुक्स का सेट है। श्रीमद् 12 कैंटोज 18 बुक्स हैं जो कि बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल हैं और दे आर फुल ऑफ नेक्टर ऑफ लॉर्ड कृष्णाज लीलाज, पर्सनालिटीज हु हैड लविंग एक्सचेंजेस विद भगवान। और ये सब लीलाएं, नेम, फॉर्म, एक्टिविटीज़ एंड पास टाइम्स जब हम पढ़ते हैं, रीडिंग करते हैं, श्रवण करते हैं और स्पीक करते हैं, ताकि सबके साथ हमारा अच्छा लविंग इंटरेक्शन हो भगवान की लीलाओं को स्मरण करते हुए, तो उससे हमारे दिल में भी बहुत पीस मिलता है, हमें बहुत हैप्पीनेस मिलती है। अगर आप में से किसी को भी ये श्रीमद् भागवतम अपनी सेट लेना हो और आपके पास ये नहीं है, तो ये सेट ऑनलाइन भी अवेलेबल है रीड करने के लिए फ्री में। आप vedabase.com पे जाकर सेकंड जो बुक है उसको सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो वहाँ आपको बुक के सारे कैंटो अवेलेबल हैं। आप ऑनलाइन पढ़ सकते हैं, टेकिंग योर ओन टाइम।
हरे कृष्णा। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीला भगवत्पाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।